EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up. You heard, oh, no, we've got to put in Davis.
Run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Room here to run. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
18 runs, Panther 2, Mustang 19. Help.
To throw is Milton. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now Mitchell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll go play action here with Penix. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he's going to have the Falcons first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 49.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You look at this Colt defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they'll get him to the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw Penix. Into the hands of London. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. This defense for the Colts, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A play fake. Now Penix. And that will be incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And bulldozing his way through.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
You talk about this Falcon defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates! Ready? 19 light. Cougar 19. 18 left. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's Milton now to throw. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The Colts had 8-1 on the year. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. And from the gun, here's Campbell. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him. Otherwise, you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Throwing is Milton. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
(10-7) our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
3rd down. Here's Campbell. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Let's go. 60 bites. 60 bites.
Milton. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Ready up.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Buffalo 18. And Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Now Milton. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Jalen Walker. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
3rd and long.
3rd and 19.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Here we go. Top 60. Top 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
To throw, it's Milton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 30 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. Gets around him. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
What's up, bro?
They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And looking to throw, Penix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts team. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
And the Falcons first down. First and
They'll
10
throw
at the
with Penix.
49-yard line.
Being chased out left. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Penix. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And this one is complete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Okay, ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I thought he was going up and out. He went in.
Well, they matched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all
If he'd have went up, that was a
side.
touchdown.
That's for the opposing offense. You wonder
Easy
if there's going to be some
touchdown.
hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
Coup now for the point after.
Man, hike the daggone ball, dog. That's great.
Come in. Who is this against? And now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Okay, break.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does.
Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
That dude is beat, man.
Take this across
He's
midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Robinson up the middle. Evades finds the tackler. Now some space. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And even 100 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Second and a couple. Robinson with another carry.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo.
He hit his first, this one from 38.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that'll bring him back within a point.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
65, Warriors, 79 Broncos.
Here's Milton. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Clark Phillips has got it.
That 1 second stay on there for a long time, and they got him hanging his joint up like that.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will do it for this first half.
21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go! 7, Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's complete to Mitchell. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
19 Lions.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
19 tight, 60 Eagles, 60 Broncos, 6 Warriors, 79 Broncos.
To throw is Milton. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
60 Bobcats. Ready? 70 Red. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go. 60 Maverick, 6 Hawks, 6 ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Cup 19, Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. Nowhere to turn this time. He goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Joe Milton.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Second down.
Let's go now. 18, like Panther 11, 70 Rangers, Trap 50, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Left side gets caught by Mitchell. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 19 Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Back to throw. Milton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
60 Maverick, 6, Cup 19, Cup Dragon 60, Mustang 19, Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Operating from the gun, Milton. It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where you just shouldn't have thrown the football. And ultimately, could wind up costing him the ball game.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Colts 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7.
Looking to throw. Milton. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cougar 19, 18, Rodwood.
Here's Milton now to throw. Pressure going in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
A loss of 3 yards. It's 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60.
2nd and 13. And this is incomplete. So another incomplete.
These dudes is running into each other, dog. That is crazy.
And that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18, Pioneer, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing is Milton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
Block 45. Smash. Red. Ready.
And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Quentin Johnston with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab the nugget when I can.
That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Still just a 2-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
That's some room to run now. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
119 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Deontay Johnson from 21 yards away. And the Falcons will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
37. Colts 27.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Sliding out of the pocket. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Troy.
I've been through that ball, man. They just releasing that ball.
24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 16. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. True able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
27. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hut, blaster, smash, 50, green, hut.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Right side, he has Johnston. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ritter will set up to throw it. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Back ready. Green jack, 60 red. 60 cute, yellow. Steel, black. Slide blue. Hut.
Here's Ritter. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances.
Easy touchdown.
Ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
52 blue. Edo blue. Ready.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. Running his slant, and he finds Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Mitchell with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, you kept them out the end zone there. This game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Now Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shove a nice tackle on that play.
That man should have been sacked, man.
Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores,
7 run right past.
Expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. That's a screenplay here for Carter. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 11 now. They'll go play action here with Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. They'll throw with Penix. Flushed out right. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 34. Crew knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Green jack. Come on, set. Block 60, red 6. Mega, black ultra, black shot. Ready?
Ritter wants to throw it. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
Incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Needle blue. Claws red. Red, yellow. Ready.
Now Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Clark Phillips has got it. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
54, Colts 35. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Ritter. He's got another one to Johnston. This to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 38 yards. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ritter to throw it. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Alec Pierce, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Colts get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot. 45. Right through. Ready?
Here's Ritter. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A play fake. Now Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the
They just standing there, man.